Welcome everyone to this week's edition of Where is Your Stop? It is October 1st, 2014. And this week, as always, we're going to dive right in and take a look at one of the issues and articles that was brought up in the news and noise section of the Hawking Perspective. And that was the quote-unquote death cross in the Russell 2000 that has occurred. And so we just wanted to take a look at that from a perspective of staying outside the noise. And so we pulled up here the IWM as a representation of the Russell 2000. And we could see that we had our last buy signal all the way back in early 2012, right around February. And really have, stops very much outside the noise markets, very early on trying to test them. Then we went into essentially this impulse signal phase, and ever since we've been gradually just creeping up with that stop. And then all of a sudden volatility has increased up here on the Russell, and let's just take a look and a zoom in on that. So obviously, for anybody who knows what the death cross is, it's just a cross of a short-term moving average over a long-term moving average. Obviously, since the beginning of the year, over 6 months, we've had basically sideways price action in the Russell 2000 around that 115 point. So that long-term moving average would go flat, and the short-term would obviously start going down now that we've spent more time in the lower quadrant of essentially this range. Now, is this good? Is this bad? I'll let you read the myriad of articles that are out there on it, but I can let you know by our metrics that are defined by price, volatility, and volume, we are still very much outside the noise. Our stop is right around that 105 level, and for us that would signify that the trend is over. Logically, we can see extreme price lows right in here, and we are outside of those. So until we break those levels, you could easily see a bounce back to 115, all sorts of jazz like that. So we don't know until confirmed, and it's better to give an asset and an equity room and legs to be able to run and figure out what it's going to do next. As always, we love hearing your guys' questions and comments, so please don't hesitate to hit us out. Everybody had asked about the Golden Cross and the Bear Cross, and everybody else, and Hindenburg omens as well. So just hit us out with any questions that you may have. We love hearing from you guys, and we look forward to seeing you next week.